I got this fight next week, 25th of October on Unity FC. I'm fighting for the belt. And I'm bringing it back to Lancaster.
Oh, people out there struggling, what do you say to them?
Just get a grip. First fight, I won. And I was more disappointed there than I was on my second fight when I lost. MMA definitely helped with humbling. Obviously, I would love to fight McGregor because that's a big payday. But I think any fighter would say that. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. You know, one punch can change your life. Once I retire, I'll most certainly be coaching, you know.
Yeah. So what is your main goal when you go to a pro ranks?
To be a world champion.
Hi everyone and welcome to the very first episode of Preston Podcast. Today we have a special guest we're kicking things off with. He's an upcoming MMA fighter who's been in the game for nearly 9 years. He's gearing up for his final amateur fight before stepping into the pro world. Everyone, welcome with me, Georgi.
Thanks for having me.
We get straight into your story. How did you get into MMA?
Right, it's a long story. I used to do a little bit of boxing as a kid.
Yeah.
And then just...
So you were more into boxing?
Well, when I was 8, 9, you know, like a child, and then I moved away from boxing, and you know, just life happened. I did some other sports.
Yeah.
And then we used to hang out with my mates, and we had a pair of gloves, and we used to just gather on the parking lot and just do a bit of.
We had the same thing. Me and my mate as well. Back in the day, we used to just get the gloves. We couldn't fight. We just throw hands and
that's what we did.
Yeah, that's what we used to do. Yeah, most of the time.
Yeah,
it's that's how it starts for everybody. Yeah. But what got you into MMA?
Yeah, so we were doing all that, and I was a big fan of the sport. I was following, you know, a lot of the bigger promotions, and obviously at the time was also the rise of Conor McGregor. Yeah, and I've been following McGregor since you know Cage Warriors days.
Yeah,
and just got in love with MMA. But the issue was there was no MMA gym in my hometown.
Yeah,
and I really wanted to train.
Yeah, for everyone, he's from Bulgaria, obviously.
Yeah.
Yes, there was no coaches or anything.
Yeah, there was no gym. There was and so it was a bit.
It was difficult to train.
Yeah, it wasn't ideal. But then they did open a gym for a little bit, but then they shut it, and then they moved it, and I did a little bit of training. I was 17, 18.
17, 18. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's when he like officially started training.
Yeah.
In Bulgaria.
Yeah.
Yes, and then
I did a little bit there, and then obviously when I was 18, I moved to UK, and
so how did it start in the UK?
So I came here, and
was it a struggle to get into gym here?
A little bit. No, I wouldn't call it a struggle, but it took a bit of time. Yes. So I initially came to Preston.
Yeah.
There's a gym here in Preston, but I went a few times. It was shut, and then life happened, and I got a job offer in Morecambe, and we moved down Lancaster way, and I was looking for a gym around there. At the time, Shay's gym wasn't even open yet.
Yes.
It was his brother Sergio that was running a little like a private gym with about 10 members.
That's it.
And by chance at work, there was a guy that used to train with him, so I got in touch through that guy with Sergio, he's Shay's brother.
Yeah.
And I found the gym, and I've been training there since.
That's it. And then your journey throughout like the MMA, what was the challenges you faced? Like you still remember to that day?
Yeah. Well, obviously I did a little bit of boxing as a kid, and when I was fall in love with the sport, and I went training MMA. That's still in Bulgaria.
Yeah.
I was thinking, you know, I'm gonna kick shit up. You know, I'm gonna be the man. You know,
everyone's dream.
Yeah. I'm gonna go out there and boss. But then reality happened, and I started getting twisted up in wrestling and grappling exchanges by 15-year-olds, and I was like, what is going on? You know,
it's a different, like a whole different perspective of like if you're into boxing and you go to MMA, because it's all jumping and stuff. Boxing, all use your fists and that's it.
Yeah. Completely different. I just thought, you know, because I got a little bit of boxing and I've done, you know.
And you on the lightweight as well?
I'm featherweight. So.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So since you started till now?
Yeah, I've been a featherweight. Yeah. I've had a few lightweight matches, but most of them were like same day weigh-in. So you know.
You're planning to go into heavy or? Like this?
At the minute, I'm happy to stick to featherweight. I think is my natural weight class.
So what's your plans? What's coming up for you?
Right, so I got this fight next week, 25th of October on Unity FC. I'm fighting for the belt. I'm bringing him back to Lancaster.
Hopefully, yes.
Yeah, it's a big fight. I'm very excited about it, very confident. I'm just really looking forward
And
to it.
you told me it's your last amateur fight.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's the plan. That's the last amateur fight.
Hopefully.
You know, it will be nice to finish my amateur career with a belt and join the pro ranks.
Obviously. So what's your plans to start with a pro?
At the minute, there's no, there's no
specific plans,
no specific plan. You know, obviously fight on local shows, hopefully progress into bigger shows like Cage Warriors.
Yeah.
And then from there, PFL, UFC,
Yeah.
ONE FC, some of the bigger promotions.
Yes.
That'd be ideal.
Talk to us about your mental side from MMA. Like, how was it? Was it normal? Or did you struggle with it?
I wouldn't say I struggled. It's
Because obviously you have to sacrifice a lot to get to this point. Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. A lot of sacrifices. A lot of time spent with friends. Was not
Coaches.
waste. Yeah. I just basically my whole free time I'm training. So social events and meeting with friends and stuff like that. Yeah. Obviously you have to sacrifice all that if you wanna go all the way in the sport. And some days.
Did that have effect on you? No. It was normal.
Yeah, it was normal. I used to go out a lot when I was, teenager. And
how easy was it to get rid of it?
Pretty easy.
Pretty easy.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I struggled with it.
So people out there struggling, what would you say to them?
Get a grip.
That's it. Get a grip. That's it.
Yeah. It's you have to know in life what you want. Like I from early age, I knew what I want. I wanna do MMA. I wanna fight. This is what I wanna do. I wanna be the best, and this is what I'm doing.
And you locked in for it.
Yeah, locked in and made adjustments in my life that needed to be done.
Yeah.
So
what kind of mindset did Georgi have since he started till now? Did it change? Is it the same?
Nothing's changed. It's the same as day one. I'm just loving the sport and loving learning every day. You're always student in that game. I've done nearly 9 years of training now, and every day you're learning. You're always a student, and I just love the whole process of learning new things and getting better.
That's it. What about your fights? How many fights you won? You lost?
I've had 15 fights, and I had 8 wins and 6 losses. Yeah. And I'm on the current 4-fight win streak. Okay. So
do you mind speaking to us about your losses? How did that happen? What went wrong?
So I've had a few bigger breaks.
Start from the first one. Like first
loss. All right, that was my
How did it feel?
It didn't feel too bad, to be fair. It was
normal.
Well, I actually was more disappointed after my first fight.
Letdown,
yeah. My first fight, I won, and I was more disappointed there than I was on my second fight when I lost, because I thought, same as when I started MMA, I thought I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna walk through this, and I'm just gonna, I'm the man, I'm the boss.
Quick one.
Yeah. But I went out there and I actually had to really, really fight for it. I went against a really tough guy. I got dropped in the first round, and I really had to bite on my gum shield and pull my wit, and just go
was that
for
your
it. And
first drop down.
Yeah.
How did it feel?
It felt alright, to be fair. It wasn't the drop that was bad. It was the guy illegally kicking me in the chin when I was on the floor. Obviously, I had a little bit of time out. We reset, and then I went on to win the fight by unanimous decision. So it was great. But again, because I thought I'm gonna go out there, get a quick finish onto the next one. That didn't.
You think it's an ego?
Yeah, a little bit. So MMA definitely helped with humbling. It's just getting me more of a humble.
Yes.
As a person, and just not.
Especially when he's starting as well.
Yeah.
As you said, I'll go and kick him out.
Yes.
Yeah. What about your second one?
The second fight. Yeah. I went out there. The guy was really good. Guy's called Adrian Spencer. It was really good on the night. He surprised me, and he got the choke. Fair play to him. It was just a better man on the night. Yeah. That's why there was no much negativity coming from it, because I just knew he just beat me on the night. He was a better man, and that's it.
Well, obviously,
simple as.
In amateur, when you go to a pro from amateur, all the history you'll be gone.
Yeah, all that's gone. The whole amateur career, all that's experience. That's why I got so many fights before turning pro. Some people have 3 or 4 and turn pro. Yeah. But this is gonna be my 15th fight.
Is that normal in MMA?
Some people do. It depends. It's entirely up to you. If you want, you can go pro straight away without amateur fights.
Oh, right.
But
just to prove yourself before you go in.
Yeah, I think it's important as an amateur fighter to get that experience with different opponents, and encounter different body shapes and different puzzles to solve on the day. Yeah. And I think that will give me a really big advantage when I go to the pro ranks.
Yeah. So what is your main goal when you go to a pro ranks?
To be a world champion.
That's it.
That's it.
So you don't have any other goals. That's the only goal there.
Yeah, to be on top of the sport.
How are we gonna work around it though? Is there names you want to call out? Is there people you want to fight?
There's no one in particular. Obviously, the sport moves a lot. It would be great, getting in the UFC, getting in that featherweight division. I absolutely love Volkanovski, and I would not fight him because he's like a little bit of an idol for me. So I wouldn't want to do that. But the current featherweight champion, when I'm in the pro ranks, I got my eyes on him, regardless of who it is.
So, do you have any plans ahead for when you turn to a pro, like training wise, or like, let's say, people you want to fight? Is there like specific things you want to say to them?
Not really. Get ready, come in ready so we can give a good fight for the fans. And,
That's it. Yeah. Your lifestyle.
Yeah.
How does that work with you?
Oh, I'm so busy, man.
Busy.
Yeah, I barely have any free time. I got 2 kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got 2 boys, and obviously school runs. I train 2 to 3 times a day.
Yeah.
And then I work on top of that, so I barely got any free time throughout the day.
Yeah.
So I got a very, very busy schedule.
How old are your kids?
5 and 2.
Are they training already or?
The 5-year-olds have been a few times.
Yeah.
He seems to be preferring the kickboxing at the
How
minute,
is it?
so we'll see how that goes. Obviously I don't want to force him just because I'm an MMA fighter.
Yeah, obviously.
He has to be, but I definitely want him to be doing a sport.
So plans ahead.
Yeah.
You want him to be similar to what you do.
Yeah, I want him to be active. I don't want him to be one of those. Both of them. I don't want them to be one of those kids that just sit in front of a PlayStation and
Obviously.
do nothing in their free time. So,
That's it.
Yeah.
What about your plans this year? What plans did you have and did you achieve any?
So this year, originally the plan was 3 amateur fights and then get married at the end of July.
That's it.
I managed to get 4 fights in, 4 wins this year.
Congrats.
Actually, I managed to sneak another one in, which was pretty cool. I fought 3 times in 7 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
In 7 weeks, I fought 3 times, and then I actually had a time for a little bit longer fight camp of I think it was 5 or 6 weeks. I got another win, and then obviously I got married the end of July, and now topping up that amateur career with the belt.
That's it. So you're not far off.
No.
Almost there.
Yeah.
Especially when you turn to a pro.
Yeah.
You pretty much got all the qualification you have.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing. What about everybody has a moment where you realize how far he came.
Yeah.
What's your moment?
I don't think I've had one of those moments. I appreciate every day as it comes. I'm very grateful for everything I have.
Was there like a time where you remember it was a struggle for you? You can remember to that day.
Oh yeah.
What was it?
Struggled a lot.
Don't mind sharing it.
I've had a period of time, in my amateur career.
Yeah.
As you can tell by my record, it's very mixed. I got wins and losses. I had a period of time when I had, a few losses in a row, and it wasn't going great. And most people would have given up then, but I stick to it, and I knew I'm destined to do great things in that sport. So I just stick to it. And now, a little bit later.
So you didn't have that thought of quitting the whole game?
No, never.
Never.
I always knew I got it in me, so it was just a matter of time.
You're built like this.
Yeah. Just a matter of time to prove it to the world,
That's it. Where do you want to be in a few years? Like your lifestyle, like family-wise, personal life.
I don't want to work. I just want to fight.
You just want to fight.
Yeah, I just want to fight. Obviously, without working, I'll have a little bit more time with family because at the minute, my schedule is really busy. It's training, working. I do school runs, and I try to spend as much time as I can with the kids, but I'd love to do more. So
But you just want to fight.
Just want
to fight. Yeah,
that's it.
Every day.
Fight. Yeah,
that's it. So, did your kids have impact on you before and after?
Yeah, definitely. It helps.
Was it motivation?
Yeah, it's very motivational. It's different knowing that when they grow up, they're gonna be watching those fights and they're gonna be, oh, that's my dad. And telling their friends, oh, my dad this, oh, my dad did that.
Obviously, it's
it's pretty cool thing. And even now, I show them videos of my fights and daddy, punch him, kick him. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to see.
That's it. Yeah. So, before, did you have the same mindset after you had your kids?
Yeah.
Same thing. But obviously more motivational, so obviously improve because you want to see your kids in the future looking at it, proud.
Initially, the goal was just for me. I wanted to get to the top of the sport. Now the goal is for the whole family. You know, it's for them. You know, providing a better future for them.
Yeah.
And making a name for myself in the process.
That's it. So since you started till now, obviously you came from a far distance. Was it hard to be sponsored? Like for the people out there, they want to start, but they need the fund and they need the people to back them up.
Yeah.
Was it difficult to be sponsored?
I've actually got my sponsors recently, for the last year and a half.
Do you mind sharing them?
Yeah. I got Tactical Security, which I'm working for. They're my employer.
Okay.
And I got Eden Taxis and Private Hire.
Yes.
Who are also supporting me on my journey. I got Foam and Fillers, which is a company that produces cushions and stuff.
Yeah.
They're based in Manchester. They also helped me out a lot. And I got another sponsor called Project Cold, and they provide me, with the cold and hot therapies and recovery.
That's
which is pretty cool.
And how hard was it to get all them sponsors, especially as an amateur?
It took a bit of time, like I said, I just recently got those sponsors. I didn't have any sponsors up until a year and a half ago, and I didn't approach anyone. I wasn't openly looking out for sponsors. They approached me, which I'm very grateful. You
just made yourself visible for them.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, that's good.
Every little helps on the journey, and I really appreciate what they do.
Did they have a real impact on your journey?
Oh yeah, definitely.
All of them.
Yeah.
Yes. We get into UFC talk.
Okay, yeah.
So there is a fight coming up for Tom.
Yeah.
What's your predictions on it?
My prediction, I reckon Tom gets an early finish. I think he might rock Cyril Gain on the feet and then finish him, or maybe even submit him. I think.
Is it because you're a fan of him? You say, or
I love Tom a lot. He's great.
Yeah.
But I just think stylistically, I think there are levels to this, and I think Tom is at the highest levels you can be. He's athletic, he's powerful, and obviously Cyril Gain's fought for a belt twice. Now this is his third time fighting for a belt twice. He came short, and I just think even if he goes past the first round, I think Tom will use his wrestling and dominate and still get a finish.
Yeah.
Latest the second round. So yeah, my prediction is definitely with Tom finish by first or second round.
Who's your favorite fighter in UFC?
Of all time,
Yeah.
It gotta be Demetrius Johnson. I used to really love McGregor, obviously, when he was rising and he was doing amazing. He did really, really great things for the sport, but in recent years, he turned that into...
Fell up the cliff.
Yeah, a little bit. I don't know if it was money or fame or something going to him, and he started doing things outside the cage that it's not even the losses or anything.
He's not in the same mindset as before. Yeah. As we know, McGregor back then was one of the top people in the game.
Yeah, it was so focused, somewhat you could see it. It was 100% in it, and now he just doesn't feel like him.
I say he's from Khabib. He gave him a good slap over there. After that fight, it wasn't normal.
I think since
he's an actor now.
Yeah, he played in Roadhouse. Yeah,
I've seen what was it?
Roadhouse.
The Roadhouse. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I've seen it a few times. Yeah. Well, obviously, that was back then.
Yeah, definitely my favorite fighter right now is Demetrius Johnson.
What's the reason?
I just love the way he carries himself. He was so technical. In his prime, there was no one who can touch him. It was absolutely amazing. His striking, his wrestling, the way he was mixing and chaining everything together, it's just unbelievable. I think it doesn't get better technically wise. Mm-hmm. He was still fighting until recently. I think last year he retired.
Oh, is it?
And he was fighting went from UFC to
What age did he retire on?
Sorry?
What age did he retire?
I think late 30s. I think late 30s. So he fought quite, for a lighter weight. Yeah. That is, pretty old. Usually lighter weight classes, people retire.
What do you think of John Jones?
I like John Jones. He's great. I think he's
the top.
Yeah. But again, stuff outside of the cage and the talks of, you know, getting caught and, you know, with substances in him, from steroids to cocaine, from, you know, from driving and hitting pregnant women and stuff like that. It's really hard to like him.
Yeah.
He's an amazing fighter. He's extremely talented, especially in his prime. The things he was doing to, you know, some top level guys were crazy. But
it's like a monster.
Yeah. But he's made it himself where it's really hard to be a fan. You know?
Well, it's his problem.
Yeah.
You have somebody you look up to. That's the whole point
Yeah.
of it. Future in UFC.
Yeah.
Would you want to get in the same cage as with someone like your favorite fighter, someone in mind?
Obviously, I would love to fight McGregor because that's a big payday. But I think any fighter would say that. Yeah. And I think by that time he's probably gonna be like 40. So
it's not old.
Yeah, I'm not Jake Paul, okay? I'm not gonna go.
Obviously,
yeah. I'll fight people at their prime. So not in particular. Whoever's on top of the sport at the time, they can have it.
So no specific names, only McGregor for the payday.
Yeah, for the payday. Yeah.
That's it. How about Muslim fighters? Do you think is leading it now? Or say Dagestani fighters.
Yeah. I really enjoyed Khabib. When he was still active. Obviously, he retired.
Yeah.
The way he dominated people on the ground was just ridiculous. He was just ragdolling top level fighters. He was just so dominant. Was
he
crazy.
25-0?
29, I think.
29.
Yeah, I think 29. And
it's unbelievable how he got to that point.
Yeah.
With like pretty much 0 losses.
Yeah, but he was also always very, very respectful. He was never. He was never.
It was like I remember seeing his videos. He's always liked his dad.
Yeah,
like, he respects him to the point that you rarely see it nowadays.
Yeah,
and then you can't see all fighters. Like there is some fighters, but you rarely see it. Like the way he's into his family, it's just crazy.
Yeah,
like the amount of respect. Even I've heard that the reason that he quit, it was because of his dad. Like because he's not there anymore.
Yeah,
and then so. I think Khabib, he was leading it.
Yeah.
But what do you think now?
At the minute, Makachev obviously is doing great. Defeated Volk twice. I really wanted to see him fighting Tipuri, Ilya.
Yeah.
But obviously the fight didn't happen, and he's moving up and fighting Jack Della Maddalena. So
when is that fight?
I think it's soon. I'm not quite sure when, but it's pretty soon. I think like a month away or something.
He does good as well. Like he's like we call him Mini Khabib.
Mini Khabib. Yeah.
He trained him, so he learned pretty much everything from him.
Yeah. They've been training from day one. Another from another fighter from that part of the world. You got Khamzat Chimaev.
Yeah.
He's a big trash talker. He's a character, you could tell. Yeah.
He's you've seen the videos 100% of him like staring at his opponent.
Yeah.
That's an animal. Like.
Yeah. I think he's pretty cool. He's very primal, and I think our sport is very primal.
Yeah.
So
like when you look at his recent fights, and then the one had I think a few months or last year, he was turned off. He didn't have that anger in his eyes anymore. He didn't have that aggressiveness.
Khamzat. Yeah. I think his last fight was recently. He fought GDP, and he dominated him. I did not expect, because he moved up a weight class.
Yeah.
And he fought the current champion. And Dricus is an animal. He's a specimen. I thought it's gonna be hard for Khamzat to handle him the way he handled all those welterweights.
Yeah.
But he went out there and smashed it. He didn't look amazing against Usman, but again, Usman is one of the greatest welterweights of all time.
Yeah.
And even though it was a short noise fight, I think he did enough to win it. And then, the performance against DDP was just like flawless, more or less.
Yeah. Well, obviously, hopefully you're going to be one of the names out there.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Not hopefully, I will be.
Definitely, yeah. I will be there for you. I get my free ticket.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's recorded.
You got it.
Away from a UFC, get into your diet.
Oh, yeah. As you can probably tell, I'm cutting weight right now.
You already told me before you come as well.
Yeah,
You're suffering. How did that start, or how did it go?
It's quite a complicated process, to be fair.
Do you have people to like organize everything for you, like diet wise?
I had a plan. So Shay, when he was fighting, he had those like dietitians made plans for him, and I'm just using what they've been using, and I'm following some of the professionals in the sports and what they've done.
Yeah.
I was working with a guy at one point, and he was also helping me. But I've got my own little routine, and going through the steps through what's occurred, water manipulation, and obviously calories deficits, and just carbs, salt, and
how many meals a day do you have?
water.
So just water?
Oh no.
Oh,
How many? Oh, meals. Yeah.
Just water a day.
Yeah,
That's
no. I have about 4 meals, but they're all like small, small portions. I don't overeat on a meal.
Yeah.
So
Well, obviously after you fight, you see results.
oh my god, I can't wait. This is the
It's
best
good,
part
yeah,
about fighting.
It is, yeah.
I swear to God, when you make the weight and you've been restricting yourself for that long,
Yeah.
I'm big on food. I love food.
Obviously.
So when you restrict yourself for that amount of time,
Yeah.
and then you get the chance to eat wherever you want, the food tastes so
The
much
moment
better.
as well, yeah.
Oh my
It's
goodness,
like you live in it.
Yeah. This is I love
What's your
food.
big meal then?
After the fight or after the
After
weight?
the fight.
After the fight,
What was a big meal means to Georgi?
just love unhealthy food. Unfortunately, I love a greasy
It's fine,
pizza.
they won't see it.
Yeah,
What's your favorite dirty food?
probably a pizza. Yeah.
Pizza.
I love
That's
good
it.
pizza. Yeah.
No burgers.
I like burgers too. And
Oh.
kebabs. I'm
But obviously,
I'm
when you're
vouch
on a
for it.
diet, none of
Yeah,
that.
I don't let myself go too much. As I say,
Yeah.
I love all these foods, but I don't let myself go too much in between fight camps. I try to stay in semi-decent shape and eat pretty
Yeah.
healthy, so I don't let myself go too much.
Yeah.
Because I did that once. I was injured. I had nearly 2 years off,
Oh, was
and
it?
I hurt my shoulder pretty bad, and I couldn't train. I couldn't fight. I had 5 fights at the time, and it looked like surgeries. It didn't look great. I had to go all the way to Bulgaria, and then I got advised, and I had to do a lot of rehab. I came back here in the UK, and I was working with someone called James Max. He was a physio, and he really helped me and got me back on track and restored my career, which was a great moment.
How did you injure yourself?
I don't know. It's just my shoulder.
Is it dislocated?
It was just every time I throw a left hook, it was just looking.
Does that have an effect on you now?
No.
No.
It's been recovered 100%. I feel
Nothing wrong
I
with
feel
it.
really strong. I actually feel like my left hand is really strong now
The
because I'm
other
doing
one,
all that
yeah.
rehab.
That's
And then
good. Yeah.
my right hand is my dominant hand, so I genuinely feel a lot stronger after doing that rehab. So.
That's good then.
Yeah.
You don't want to start your career and then start
Yeah.
getting in the way.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully you don't experience none of that. Let's get into coaching.
Yeah.
You said Shays is your coach.
Yeah.
How is Shay with you?
We were very close with Jake.
Close.
You
No,
know,
I'm talking about inside the training.
inside training.
Yeah, does he look after you? Is he aggressive with you?
So we got Shay and Sergio.
Yeah.
They're brothers. Sergio's Shay's brother,
Yeah.
and they're both running the classes. So they're both my coaches, and the two of them got different approaches to training.
Yeah.
So Sergio is definitely the stricter person, the one that will shout at you and
Yeah.
get you motivated and make sure you're doing
Yeah.
your reps and do extra, and
That's right.
he'll push you over the limit.
Yeah.
Where Shay is very technical. He's really good in explaining stuff and really good in bringing new things, as the sport evolves.
Yeah.
He obviously travels. He goes with Volk when he fights. They're good friends.
Yeah.
And it brings a lot of techniques back, and it's cool to have him. So you got the old school in Sergio, and you got the new school in Shay, and I think they're an amazing team, and that just shows by the quality of fighters we got in our gym.
Yeah. So, who's you more into? Like, is it Shay or is it his brother? Like, their style of
there's-
fighting.
There's no preference.
No preferences.
Yeah, no.
What's your style of fighting? Are you a more calm person? Are you aggressive?
I'm pretty calm. I'm pretty chill. Obviously, when business needs to be handled, I can
That's
switch.
it,
You know,
yeah.
I think once like cage is locked, it's a different me. It's not me. I'm just like
Yeah.
it's like
It's a different animal.
yeah.
inside,
It's a different person. And once I get the win, I switch back to my normal
Default person.
Yeah. I'm pretty chill. I'm
Yeah.
not. I'm not.
So that didn't have any issues with the normal life, like fighting random people or sticking a piss at everybody.
No. I've never.
Because you see, like most people, like they attend lesson or two and they'll be like, I'm a boxer, and start
Yeah.
street fighting. You know that person, obviously.
Yeah.
Have you ever been that person though? No.
And I never boast about being a fighter. I think any good fighter
Yeah.
or any person with a decent amount of experience will never go and start a conflict on the street. I think combat sport teach discipline, and I'll walk away from a conflict even though I know I can handle myself.
Yeah.
I work on the doors, work as a bouncer, so I get in conflicts quite a bit.
Yeah.
And 99% of the time, de-escalate the situation by talking. There's no need to get physical with people.
Yeah.
Obviously, if it gets to it, I can do it, but that's not the point. You know, you don't
try to keep yourself away from problem.
Yeah.
And is that like being like this like the whole time, even like when you, let's say you're a pro, like almost a pro, but your training skills and the power you have in your hands, you can't like hurt anybody else. You never thought of, even like if you're angry.
No, I've felt like it, but the discipline is the thing that stops you, you know.
Yeah.
Obviously, working on the doors, you get a lot of people drunk.
What do you tell yourself in that moment? Is it moment of heat?
It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. You know, one punch can change your life. You know, you hit someone, obviously trained fighter, you hit someone, they fall down, they bang their head, and you go to jail. Your career is over. You got a family, a lot more important things. And that person probably it's not even the dickhead they're being right now. They're just influenced by alcohol or drugs, and they're not in the right state of mind. You don't know what's happening in their personal life.
Yeah.
So I think you got to be a little bit more understanding and calm, and not rush to get physical with people if there is a way to dissolve a situation, you know, to de-escalate situation.
Yeah, just keep it calm always, away from problems.
Yeah, but if it gets to it, they can have it, you know.
You know, I mean, you have it.
I can protect, you know,
Yeah, it's self-protection at that.
Yeah.
What is a typical week looks for you in a gym?
It's basically just living in the gym.
Just living in a gym,
so I do school run in the morning, then I go to the gym, I train, then I do afternoon session, and then the evening class as well. So I do 3 sessions a day. I got obviously another school run on the way back, and then often after all the training sessions and everything, I go to work later on. And it's just very busy. I train a lot. I also recently I've been taking, you know, private one-to-one sessions with people, and I've been really enjoying coaching. Took a few classes.
That's good.
When Sergio and Cher away or Charlie Ash is not there to cover, I'm more than happy to help in the gym, and I genuinely really enjoy.
Do you see myself into coaching as well?
Oh yeah, definitely. One day once I retire, I'll most certainly be coaching. You know, I think it's a bit pointless to be learning all those skills throughout the years without sharing them with people. I think passing it down to the next generation of fighters is something very important, and I don't think all those skills and all that knowledge that I'm gonna have by the time I retire should be just wasted. I think it should be passed on onto the new generation. You know,
that's it. That's 100% right. Yeah, it should do. What is a funny moment for you in a cage like? Have you ever had one?
Actually, the last time I fought Unity, I had quite a funny one.
Obviously, it's a heat moment. You can't really laugh over, but
I was fighting Yusuf Kurt. And he was the current featherweight champion at the time. We were basically fighting for his belt. He retired. I'm pretty sure he retired, but he vacated the belt, and now me and Sam are fighting for it. We were fighting, and he got me down in the second round. He was on top of me, and I was about to spin for an armbar. You know, I was about to spin for his arm, but then Sergio shouted. My coach shouted, "Go for the arm!" And as he did that, Yusuf was like, "You're not having that." It was just like, we had a little
keep out.
It was funny because basically I was about to go for it, but because my coach shouted, I couldn't really go for it. We both giggled as it happened. It was quite funny.
Obviously, in a cage, like, there is no hate, nothing. Like, even it's your opponent. Like,
no. I respect everyone as a competitor. You know, I've not really had anyone chatting a lot of shit before fights or being disrespectful by any means. I've not encountered that yet, but if that's what they want to do, that's on them.
So you have never experienced that before?
I've had people, you know, obviously making comments and saying, "Oh, I'm going to do this."
Does it get in your head?
Not really. I don't care. It doesn't matter what you say. It's just words. Once the cage is locked, it's just me and you, and you better be ready. You better be ready to back it up, because I'm ready. So you better be.
What's one thing you're still chasing as a fighter, as a person to this point?
To get better.
Just to get better.
Yeah, to get better. You need to have that mindset that you want to learn more, you want to get better. You can't have the mindset of, "Oh, I know it all. Oh, I'm you know, I can't get better than this." You can. Anyone can. And regardless of how long you've trained, you're still learning new things every day.
That's it.
So I think you have to have that mindset to progress and to evolve. You need to be able to learn and to be a good student. You know, listen to the coaches when they're explaining, and really pay attention to the small details, because they're the ones that make difference.
Obviously, yes.
Yeah.
Georgi, it's a pleasure to have you today.
Thank you for having me.
Hopefully we'll see you after the fight. Gonna win 100% on the 25th. And then we'll see you as a pro, ranked there with the same mindset,
That's it.
Same attitude and everything.
That's it.
And
Absolutely,
a calm
mate.
person, hopefully. It's a pleasure to see you, mate.
Yeah, thank you. Pleasure being here, mate. Appreciate that.